Ever wondered if our planet has always been this blue, this lush, this full of water? The answer might surprise you. We're about to embark on a journey through time, a journey into the Earth's great droughts, uncovering moments when our world was parched, dusty, and desperate for a single drop of rain. This isn't just a story about the past. It's a tale that holds vital clues for our future. Let's rewind the clock way back to about 300 million years ago. Welcome to the age of Pangaea, the supercontinent. Imagine all the land on Earth fused into one giant mass. This created a climate of extremes. The vast interior of Pangaea was an immense desert, larger than any we know today. It was a colossal rain shadow. Moisture from the surrounding ocean just couldn't travel that far inland. For millions of years, this heartland of our planet was locked in a perpetual state of severe drought. Life clung to the coastlines, while the center remained a barren, sun-scorched wasteland. This wasn't a temporary dry spell. It was a geological era defined by its dryness. Now, let's jump forward to a more familiar time, but a place that looks very different. Around 6,000 years ago, the Sahara Desert, as we know it, didn't exist. It was a green, vibrant landscape dotted with lakes and rivers, teeming with life. So what happened? This was the end of the African humid period. The Earth's orbit wobbled slightly, a subtle change in its tilt, which drastically shifted weather patterns. The monsoon rains that had blessed North Africa for millennia began to retreat south. Over just a few centuries, the green turned to yellow. Turned to brown. Lakes evaporated. Rivers ran dry, and the lush savanna transformed into the world's largest hot desert. This wasn't a drought in the sense of a temporary lack of rain. It was a complete climate regime shift, a permanent drying that forced entire civilizations to migrate, likely giving rise to the great societies along the Nile River. The transformation shows how sensitive our climate is to even small, natural changes. But humans have had a hand in creating droughts too. Let's travel to the American West in the 1930s Dust Bowl. This was a catastrophe, born from a perfect storm of natural and human factors. A severe, multi-year drought gripped the Great Plains, which was a natural climate cycle. But this time, it was different. Decades of intensive farming had removed the native, deep-rooted grasses that held the soil and moisture in place. When the rain stopped and the winds picked up, there was nothing to anchor the topsoil. It simply blew away. Massive, terrifying black blizzards of dust choked the sky, burying homes, farms, and livelihoods. It was a man-made ecological disaster on an epic scale, forcing hundreds of thousands of people to abandon their land in a desperate search for work and a new life. The Dust Bowl was a brutal lesson in understanding and respecting the limits of the land. Now, let us look at a more recent and ongoing story. The mega-drought in the southwestern United States and northern Mexico. Scientists studying tree rings, which are like natural historical records of rainfall, have discovered that the last 2 decades have been the driest period in this region in at least 1,200 years. This isn't just a bad couple of years. It's a long-term trend, a mega-drought made worse by a warming climate. Higher temperatures mean more evaporation from rivers, lakes, and soil. It means less snowpack in the mountains, which acts as a crucial natural reservoir, releasing water slowly throughout the year. The shrinking of Lake Mead and Lake Powell, the two largest reservoirs in the U.S., is a stark visual reminder of this crisis. This isn't a problem for the distant future. It's happening right now, affecting water supplies for millions of people and vast agricultural areas. So, what do these stories from the past tell us? First, they show that Earth's climate is not static. It has always changed, sometimes dramatically. Continents moving, the planet wobbling, natural cycles, they all play a part in shaping where and when the rains fall. Pangaea teaches us about the fundamental role of geography in climate. The Green Sahara shows us how quickly a paradise can be lost when a critical climate switch is flipped. The Dust Bowl demonstrates how our own actions can turn a natural hardship into a full-blown catastrophe. And the current megadrought in the American West is a live-fire drill for the challenges of a warming world. History offers us a powerful perspective. These great droughts were transformative events. They redirected the course of evolution. They spurred human migration and innovation, and they served as harsh reminders of our dependence on a stable climate. The key difference today is the speed and scale of change. The warming we're causing is happening faster than most of the natural shifts in the past, and it's global. But there's also another key difference. Us. We are the first species with the scientific understanding to see what's happening and the technology to do something about it. We can learn from the Dust Bowl by promoting sustainable agriculture. We can learn from the megadroughts by investing in water conservation, recycling, and new technologies like desalination. We can look at the big picture, the way the climate system works, and make smarter choices for the long run. The story of Earth's great droughts isn't just a history lesson. It's a call to action. It's a reminder that the water we so often take for granted is the fragile, precious lifeblood of our world. By understanding the deep past, we can better navigate the challenges of the present and build a more resilient and sustainable future for everyone. It's a journey that began billions of years ago, and the next chapter is one we all have a hand in writing. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey through time. If you found this fascinating, please hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our planet's incredible story. Let me know in the comments which historical climate event you'd like to explore next. See you in the next video.